Hello, can you hear me, right? Mm. We'll start in about 8 minutes. Yep, P6 can join as well because P6 will also be tested on P5 topics. That you mean my name? I'm teacher Angeline. Hello. Hi. I ate mala for dinner. You can go to eat mala after the live. The lab is about 1 hour from 7:30 to 8:30. Now hear me? Can you hear me or not? How about this? Can you hear? Can you hear me? Can you hear like that? Huh? You all need to increase the volume. There's no aeroplane flying by here. Let me try. Testing. Can you hear me? If I put this here, can you hear, right? Okay, I can hear myself. Very soft. If I put it here, okay. We will be starting soon. You will see what are the prices later. Hello. Okay, let's start. Yep, there's Kahoot today. Let's look at the first question. Has anyone tried question 1? Okay, that's good. So for question 1, what is the value of digit 2 in 10,245? So we look at where is the digit 2. I see many of you got the answer correct. So the digit 2 is in the hundreds place. So this means that this is 200, which is equals to 200. So the answer is just option number 2. Next, question 2. In the scale below, what is the value of m? So can anyone tell me how many gaps are there here? Between 4.8 to 4.9. Yep, there's 5 gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 5 gaps represents 4.9 minus 4.8. So this gap represents 0.1. So we always find one gap first. So to find one gap, we have to divide by 5. Yep, 4 is the answer, but we work it out. Okay, so this 0.1, we can read it as 0.10. So 10 divided by 5, we get 2. So 0.1 divided by 5, we get 0.02. So that's for one gap. So every increase in gap, you increase by 0.02. So until m, you should get. So here is 5.02, 5.04. Then your m should be 5.06. Yep. Option 4 is the answer. Good that many of you got it correct. Question 3. Okay, that's good. The ratio of the shaded area of the circle to the unshaded area of the circle is 1:4. Which of the following figures below represents the given ratio? So firstly, ratio and fractions are quite similar here. So for ratio or fraction, all the parts must be of the same quantity or size. Okay, so we can see that for A and B, we can see that for A and B, right? This part here, all the parts here do not have the same size. Same for part B, because they are cut in almost the same manner, just that cut into different numbers. So A is cut into 4 parts, B is cut into 5 parts, but they're all 4 and 5 different parts. Okay, so all the parts are not of the same size. So A and B is up. C and D, they are cut equally. So we can count the number of shaded area and unshaded area. So one shaded part for C and 3 unshaded part for C. So for this part, for C, your shaded to unshaded will be 1:3. But they want 1:4, so C is also up. So for part D, one shaded part is 2, 4 unshaded part. So D should be the answer. Yep. Okay. So it should be option number 4. Let's look at question 4. In the figure below, PQR is an equilateral triangle, and they ask you to find angle A. This question, they're asking for shaded to unshaded, not to total. That's why C is 1:3, not 1:4. Okay. Let's continue with question 4. So equilateral triangle means all sides are equal. Therefore, each angle will be, since sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees, we divide by 3 angles. So each angle is 60 degrees. So here will be a 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60 degrees. Okay. So we can find angle A. using angles at the point. We take 360 degree, minus 60 degree, and minus 40 degrees. You should get 260 degrees. Answer should be option number 3. Yep, an equilateral triangle is always 60 degrees. Okay. Question 5. Has anyone tried question 5? The lab will end at around 8:30. Okay, I see some wrong answers. Okay, most of you got it correct. Okay. The figure below shows 3 identical squares and a triangle. The area of each square is 36 centimeters squared. Find the area of the figure. So they give you the area of the square is 36 centimeters squared. So 36 centimeters square is equals to how many cm times how many cm? Since it's a square, both of them must be the same number. Which two same number multiplied together will give you 36? Okay, so 6 times 6 will give us 36. This means that the length of each side of the square is 6 centimeter. 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter. Means here must also be 6 centimeter. Okay, so with this, we can find the base of the triangle. We can take 30 cm minus 6 cm. We get 24 cm. This is the base of the triangle. We can also find the height of the triangle. The height of the triangle comprises of 3 6 centimeter. So the height of the triangle is 18 cm. Okay. Since they want to find the area of the whole figure, we find the area of the triangle first. Times base times height. Okay, we can do the necessary cancellation. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So we left with 24 times 9. So the area of the triangle is 216 centimeters squared. We have the area of the triangle. We also have the area of each of the 3 squares. So we can find the total area. We just need to add everything up. Reply to my question. Okay, so your answer should be option 1. Let's move on to the next question. Express 3 whole 7 over 25 as a decimal. Okay, I see the correct answers here. So we have 3 whole 7 over 25. We leave the 3 whole alone. And then we try to make our denominator of the fraction to be either 10, 100, or 1000 so that we can convert to decimals easier. Okay, so in this case, we have 25 in the denominator. So we want to make a denominator to 100 by multiplying by 4 to both the numerator and the denominator. Yep, correct. Okay, so 7 times 4 is 28. 25 times 4, we get 100. So 28 over 100 is 0.28. So we get 3.28 here. Okay. Which tuition center I teach in? I teach in A grader. Okay, question 7. It'll end around 8:30. A box of toys was shared equally among 10 children. 3 of them gave all their toys to the rest of the children. As a result, the rest of the children received 6 more toys each. How many toys were there in the box? So firstly, if 3 of them didn't give all their toys away, means they don't take any toys in the end. So we need to find the number of the rest of the children. Yep, I see a lot of correct answers here. So 10 minus 3, 7 children receive 6 more toys each. So we can find the additional toys received by the 7 children in total. This is also the same as the total number of toys given away by the 3 children. Okay? So these 7 children received 6 small toys. So I'll take 7 times 6, total is 42. So this also means these 3 children who gave away all their toys, they gave a total of 42 toys. So these 3 children gave away 42 toys. Means they also received 42 toys in total at first. So we can find one child. We divide by 3. Means each child received 14 toys. Yep, correct. There are 10 children. So we take 10 times 14 to find the number of toys in the box. Good job. Next, we look at question 8. Then you need more practice for math. The figure is below is made up of squares. The area of the smaller square is 4 centimeters square. The area of the bigger square is 81 centimeters square. Find the area of the bigger. Okay, so for 4 centimeters square, what times what gives you 4? And they must be of the same number. Or you need the previous question. Stella, you done? Yep, 2 times 2 give us 4. So we have the length of the square. Each side is 2 cm. For the smaller square, they also gave us the area of the bigger square, which is 81 centimeters square. So how many centimeter times how many centimeter give us 81? And they must be of the same number. So 9 cm times 9 cm give us 81 centimeters square. This also means this is my bigger square. So the length of the bigger square is 9 cm. Okay, so you can see from here, we can find the length of the medium-sized square. Yep, correct. So to find the length of the medium square, we take 9 cm minus 2 cm. Okay, then with that, we can find the area of the medium square. Yep, I'm using an iPad. So the area of the medium square, 7 centimeter times 7 centimeter, 49 centimeter square. Yep, there'll be Kahoot later. Okay, they're asking for the area of the figure, means they want the area of the three different size squared. So we can find the total area by adding all their areas up. The smallest square is 4 centimeter square. Medium square is 49 centimeter square. And the largest square is 81 centimeter square. So the total area is 134 centimeter square. Why is the answer 100? Which part you don't understand? Yep, all squares have equal sides. So all four sides of a square are equal. They have all the same length. Because they're asking for the area of the figure. The figure is made up of the three different size square. So the 4 centimeter square is for the area of the smallest square. That will be Kahoot later. Go back to the previous question. Can see the question? Stella, you done with this question? Okay. How about question 8? Yep, there will be prices for the Kahoot for the top 3 only. If I'm not wrong, you need to screenshot your, if you win, like if you're the top 3, then you have to screenshot your winning result. You have to use a device to play the Kahoot. All done with question 8? Let's move on. Oh, okay. Is there a way? Is there any way to improve fractions? You can practice more so that you're more sensitive with fractions or like numbers. Probably after 8. Done with question 8? I'll show you the prices for the Kahoot later. Okay, question 9. A table and a cupboard cost $1,345. 1/3 of the cost of the table was $75. more than 1/4 of the cost of the cupboard. How much more did the table cost than the cupboard? Okay, so they tell you that 1/3 of the cost of the table was $75 more than 1/4 of the cost of the cupboard. So we can draw a model for this. Table. So let's say this is 1/3. This bar represents 1/3 of the cost of the table. Then for the cupboard, this box represents 1/4 of the cost of the cupboard. Then this part will be your $75. This is for primary 5 math. Okay, so if it's 1/3, I need another 2/3 to make one whole. Okay, so I duplicate the exact unit. Every 1/3 is the same. So you can see that my table is one whole now. I'll do the same for the cupboard. It's 1/4, so I need another 3/4 here. Okay, definitely not drawn to scale, yeah? And then you know the total cost is $1,345. Okay, so this is my 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. They want to find the difference between the cost of the table and the cupboard. So what we can do is we try to associate the number of units with an amount. Okay, so for you to do that, you can take the total minus away all the excess parts, which are all this, they are not in units. So this whole model, there are 7 units in total. I take my total, $1,345, minus away the 3 excess part of $75. So I minus 3 times. So my 7 units is 1,120. Then always find 1 unit first. To find 1 unit, I have to divide by 7. So with 1 unit, I can find the cost of the table and the cupboard. After finding the cost of the table and the cupboard, then I find that difference. Okay, for table, there's 3 units, so I need to find 3 units first. Okay, table comprises of 3 units plus $375. So to find the cost of the table, we take $480 plus $75 3 times. Yep, good. So the cost of the table is $705. Next, we can find the cost of the cupboard. Which is 4 units. So if we know that 1 unit is $160, 4 units would be 4 times $160. Yep, correct, $640. Here we have the cost of each item, so we can find the difference. So the difference would be $705 minus $640, $65. I said a lot of you got the answers correct. Any PSLE students here? Okay, all the best for your PSLE. Next year you're taking PSLE, means you're P5 this year. Okay. Next, we move on to question 10. Can I move on to question 10? Anyone still need question 9? Luna, you still need question 9? Okay. Okay. Those who tried question 10, you can send in your answers. Okay, thanks. Anyone try question 10? Okay, yeah, I see some correct answers here. The figure show two stacks of identical paper cups. This is for my 5 math. You still need this? Anyone still need this question? Okay, let me know when you're done before I move on to question 10. Those who get answer 103 for question 10 is correct. I see quite a lot of 103. Yep, 103 is correct. Okay. The figure shows two stacks of identical paper cups. There are 5 cups in the shorter stack and 13 cups in the longer one. The length of the shorter stack is 11 cm and the length of the longer stack is 15 cm. Okay, they show in the diagram here. So there's 5 cups here. There's 13 cups here. Okay. Vicky wants to pack the paper cups in a single stack into a box of 0.6 meter long. What is the most number of paper cups that he can pack into the box? So 0.6 meter is equals to how many cm? Because all of them are in centimeter, so we have to change them to the same units. 0.6 meter is equals to how many centimeter? Okay, good. So you multiply by 100. And then can you see from here to here? This is the length required for 8 additional cups. Okay, so this comes from the difference between 13 cups and 5 cups. Okay, so the length needed for the 8 additional cups will be 15 cm minus 11 cm. We find the difference between the two stacks is 4 cm. So means 8 additional cups will require another 4 centimeter of space. So with this, we can find the length of one additional cup. We divided by 8 on both sides. Means every additional cup will require a space of 0.5 cm in length. Okay. They asked how many cups can he put in 60 centimeter long. So we can either compare with 5 cups or 13 cups. So for this question, I'll compare it with 5 cups. So we take 60 cm minus 11 cm, we get 49 cm. This means for this 49 cm, how many additional cups can we add in on top of this 5 cups? Okay, so we can calculate for the number of additional cups that can be added in. So there's a total space of 49 cm. Each additional cup will take 0.5 cm. So we can add another 98 cups in this 5 cup stack. So don't forget to add back this 5 cups. So for a 60 centimeter long box, he can put 103 cups. So those who got the answer as 103 is correct. Which part you don't get it? So this is the box that is 60 centimeter long. If you were to put 5 cups here, for the length of 5 cups here to here is already given. They tell you that the stack of 5 cups is 11 cm. So you will have another space of 49 cm. You know that every additional cup you need 0.5 cm of length. Oh, 13 minus 5 is to find the number of additional cups that he can stack. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 additional cups here. Because the number of additional cups that he can put in is 98, right? So from here to here, this 49 cm, he can put in 98 cups. But we still need to add back this 5 cups that is already inside. If you're on the podium on Kahoot for the top 3, you can just screenshot and then send it to us. Okay? Anyone still have any question regarding question 10? Who still need question 10? Anyone still need question 10? Okay. Luna, you can let me know when you're done. What is your hobby? I'm not going to tell you. Yeah, 103 cups. You can make a guess which branch I'm at. No, I'm not at Sembawang. Not Punggol, not Serangoon, not Bishan, not Sembawang. Not Choa Chu Kang. Canberra? No, not Tiong Bahru. Can I move on to the next question? You are like typing out all the branches. Okay, I'm not going to tell you. Okay, question 11. Can I start question 11? An empty tank was filled with water using two taps, tap A and tap B. Only tap A was turned on for the first 2 minutes to add water in. Later you're going to stop me. After 2 minutes, both tap A and tap B were turned on to fill water into the tank until it was completely filled. The graph below shows the volume of water in the tank over a period of 8 minutes. Okay, part A. What fraction of the tank was filled with water by the end of the first 2 minutes? So 2 minutes is here. Okay, so for 2 minutes, we can read off from the graph. 6 liters. So what they want is volume at 2 minutes over the total capacity of the tank. So you can see that the maximum water is here. So take note, 60 is not the maximum capacity of the tank. The maximum capacity of the tank is 54. Okay, you can see that there is 5 gaps here. 5 gaps here represent 10, so 1 gap is 2. Okay, 10 divided by 2. That's how we get 6 and 54. So we just take 6 over 54 to find the fraction of the tank that's filled with water at the end of the first 2 minutes. Always simplify your fraction. We can divide by 6 to both the numerator and the denominator. So for part A, we get 1 out of 9. Okay? In 1 minute, how many liters of water flowed out of tap D? So from 2 minutes from 2 minutes onwards, right, both taps are turned on. So we have to find the amount of water that is contributed by tap A. So tap A, 2 minutes, 6 liters of water, because for the first 2 minutes only tap A is on. Then we can see that the tank is full at 6 minute mark. So we can find for 6 minutes how much water is contributed by tap A. We multiply by 3 on both sides. So 6 times 3, we get 18 liters. So 18 liters is contributed by tap A. So for tap B is only turned on and it's full at 6 minutes. So we take 6 minutes minus 2 minutes equals to 4 minutes. Means tap B is only turned on for 4 minutes and the tank is full already. Okay? So in this 4 minutes, tap B contributed 54 liters minus away the 18 liters from tap A equals to 36 liters. So if 4 minutes is 36 liters, we can find 1 minute by dividing by 4 on both sides. So 36 liters divide by 4 is 9 liters. So in 1 minute, 9 liters of water flowed out of tap B. No, you have to leave the fraction in the simplest form. Even if the question didn't tell you, fraction always have to live in the simplest form. Because there's no increase in the water level. And they tell you that they are turned on until it was completely filled. Okay, so the maximum capacity of the tank is only 54 liters. I'll show you all when everyone is done with question 11. Is everyone done with question 11? Anyone still need question 11? Okay. All done? Anyone still need question 11? There's also English and science, but not today. Which part you don't understand? The whole thing? A or part B? Part B, okay. So for tab A, they tell you that only the first two minutes only contributed by tab A, right? So you can see that tab A, 2 minutes will contribute 6 liter. And tab A is still on until 6 minutes. Can you see that? Because after 6 minutes, there is no increase in the water level. So we only look at the first 6 minutes. Okay, so for 2 minutes, tab A will contribute 6 liters, means for 6 minutes, tab A will contribute 18 liters. We multiply by 3 on both sides. Okay, then we can see that the total volume of water after 6 minutes is 54 liters, which is the capacity of the tank. That's the total liter contributed by tab A and tab B. If tab A only contributed 18 liters, means if you take 54 minus 18 liters, 36 liters is contributed by tab B. And tab B is only on from 2 minutes to 6 minutes. Means tab B is only on for 4 minutes. You take 6 minus 2. So tab B is only on for 4 minutes, and this 4 minutes it contributed 36 liters. So every minute tab B will contribute 36 liters divided by 4. That's how you get the 9 liters. Can? Everyone done? Anyone still need this question? It's shown on the tick. It's shown here, P5 Math Revision 2023, Joseph PYP. It's from past year papers of a school. All done? Can we start with our Kahoot? Okay, so for the giveaway time, join Kahoot with your name. So important note for the top 3 winners, you have to screenshot your result and then DM the screenshot on TikTok, or you can send it to this number to claim your gift. Okay, so these are the prizes of the Kahoot. I'll show you all the prizes first. Can see the prizes? Okay, I'll show you one more time. You can take down the number first. Yeah, you have to win first. You have to win the top 3. So the items will be given randomly. Okay. I'll take down the number already. Can we start with the Kahoot? Okay, you can join with the game pin. You can see the game pins 735594. It's shown on top. 735594. You can scan the code also. Can see? We'll start in 1 minute. Show to your A-graded branch if you want. You mean you bring the price over to show to the A-graded branch? How to join? You can go into Kahoot and then enter this game pin 735594. Is everyone inside? Can we begin? Anyone still joining in? To get the price from the branch instead of messaging. I think you still need to screenshot and message to claim your gift first. I think they'll send it over to the address you give. Everyone inside? Can we start now? Okay, I'll begin now. Find the value of the following. Yeah, it's lagging. But can you all see on your screen for Kahoot? On your Kahoot screen? Let me see. I connect again. But I don't think you all can see the full screen. You all have to see it on your Kahoot screen. Okay. So to find this, we have to follow the order of operations. So brackets first, that's why we take 3 plus 19, we get 22. So 34 minus 22 divided by 2. Then division comes first. So 22 divided by 2, we get 11. So 34 minus 11 is 23. The total marks obtained by 3 students is 42. What is the average marks obtained by the 3 students? Don't type out the answer. Okay, so average is you take total marks divided by the number of students. Yeah, this question is quite easy, right? Find the value of 270 times 20. The next live is this Thursday. Okay. So what we can do is we split 270 to 27 times 10, 20 to 2 times 10. Okay, then we take 27 times 2 times 10 times 10. So 27 times 2 is 54 times 10, you always just add a 0 behind. So we add 2 0 behind here. Find the value of the following. Half times 6 over 9. Yes. Those who got 6 over 18, right, means you never simplify at all. Okay, so for half times 6 over 9, we get numerator times numerator, so 1 times 6, we get 6 at the numerator. Then 2 times 9 at the denominator is 18. So 6 over 18 to simplify, we divide by 6 to both the numerator and the denominator. That's how we get 1/3. A lot of people make careless mistakes. Express 0.1% as a decimal. Ooh, wow. So 0.1%, when we drop the percentage sign, we have to divide by 100. Okay, so 0.1 divided by 100, we'll get 0.001. We'll shift the decimal place to the left when we are dividing. Next, Alvin had $300. He spent 40% of his money on books. How much did Alvin spend on books? There are 8 questions in total. Right, question 6 now. Okay, good. Most of you got the answers correct. Okay, so 100% is $300. We find 1% first. 1% will be $3. Then we find 40%. Okay, so we take 40 times $3, $120. Double points. A tray of eggs was shared equally among 8 children. 2 of them gave all their eggs to the rest of the children. As a result, the rest of the children received 5 more eggs each. How many eggs were there in a tray? So this is quite similar to the question just now. We worked on a similar question just now in the paper. Why are you typing all different answers? Don't type the answers inside. So don't rely on their answers. Work it out on your own. Okay, so the rest of the children, there is only 6 of them. So total additional eggs received by the 6 children will be the total eggs given by the 2 children, which is that the rest of the 6 children received 5 eggs each, right? So we take 6 times 5 is 30. This also means that the 2 children receive 30 eggs. Okay? So one child will receive 15 eggs. Then we can find the total number of eggs in the tray. Because 8 children will receive 15 times 8, which is 120 eggs. Can? Last question, double points. Xing got an average of 93 marks for her 3 mathematics weighted assessment. How many marks must she score in her 4th weighted assessment if she wants to get an average score of 94.5 marks? Why are you guessing? You can try and work it out. Okay. So the total score of her first three weighted assessment will be 93 times 3, so 279. And if she wants to score an average of 94.5 marks, the total score for her four weighted assessment should be 94.5 you times 4. Total should be 378. Then you find the difference between the total of the four weighted assessment and the total of the three weighted assessment. Then that will be the score of the fourth weighted assessment if she wants to score 94.5 marks. Okay, so let's see who's on the podium. Those who are on the podium, the first three, please remember to screenshot and send it to us. Okay, congrats to the top three. Please remember to screenshot. Okay, screenshot this page. I screenshot also. Okay. So the top three will get random gifts from here. And then we'll see you next live this Thursday for P5 Science. Bye-bye.